Hello everyone, I am Dad of War, and in this video I will cover the Diablo 4 Rogue class. Let me know in the comments below which class you are most excited for when Diablo 4 finally launches. Rogue class is one of the core Diablo characters and will be available on Diablo 4 release date. Rogue offers two action-packed and distinct playstyle. First playstyle is focused around close combat, while second playstyle is focused around ranged attacks. Both playstyles offer defensive and mobility skills that allow you to have greater control of the battlefield. Also, both playstyles make the player feel flashy and powerful as you kill minions of hell. During my time with the beta, I focused on ranged playstyle as I felt that it offered greater survivability with less focus on legendary affixes and greater focus on battlefield and boss mechanics. I felt it was easy to avoid critical in-game mechanics while still killing hordes of enemies. As mentioned earlier, this build does not rely heavily on legendary affixes, but does benefit from some generic ones as well as some specific affixes. Here is the build. For the basic skill, I chose Puncture, with Enhanced Puncture as well as Primary Puncture. This skill allows us to slow enemies down and provides additional survivability while we play tag with our enemies. For core skills, I chose Barrage with combo point specialization for its raw damage potential at early levels. This skill, however, will be replaced by Penetrating Shot with improved Penetrating Shot and with combo point specialization as soon as you get Shadow Imbuement. For agility skills, I chose Dash with Enhanced Dash and Methodical Dash, as it reduces its cooldown if we hit slowed enemies and thus provides synergy with Puncture and gives us additional survivability. Dash works great since it costs no energy and has two charges for applying Shadow Imbuement. Dash passes through multiple enemies, and this means it will apply Shadow Imbuement on all of the enemies it passes through. Once Shadow Imbuement is applied, you can use Penetrating Shot to explode most of your enemies. Also, you can use Dash in any direction if you need to quickly get away and evade your enemies. For Subterfuge skill, I chose Concealment with Enhanced Concealment and Countering Concealment, which will make your next skill that breaks Concealment to be a guaranteed critical strike. Overall, Concealment is a great defensive skill which will help you in a sticky situation as long as you stay stealthed. While stealth, you can wait for your cooldowns to reset as enemies lose track of you. For Imbuement skill, I obviously chose Shadow Imbuement with Enhanced Shadow Imbuement for extra damage and Blended Shadow Imbuement for additional vulnerable on your enemies, which results in even more damage. And for our ultimate skill, I chose Shadow Clone with Prime Shadow Clone and Supreme Shadow Clone. Shadow Clone will duplicate any ability that we use, so it's important to use our most damaging abilities while Shadow Clone is active. This build excels at slowing down enemies and dealing massive amounts of damage at range. It works well clearing dungeons and focusing down bosses, and should be a great fit for any new Diablo 4 player. Here's the boss rotation for this build. Start off by activating Shadow Clone, followed by your Shadow Imbuement, after which dash through the boss and spam your Penetrating Shot. Once out of energy, or if you need to escape additional enemies, use Concealment, reposition yourself, and continue to spam Penetrating Shot. Once completely out of energy, use Puncture and other cooldowns as they become available. If you like this video, please share it. Check out these other videos, and for more Diablo 4 content, subscribe to my channel.